I remember when
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium, in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails to the back of the end zone. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Using his legs, it's Davison. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled the whole offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today. Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that is why this defense is #1 in the nation against the pass. They've got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays in the NFL. just saw the speed on the back end, tracking that thing down to get the interception on the opening drive of the game.
On the run, it's gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats, you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create explosive plays. Another explosive play. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are on track.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Wow, your booty go wow, 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 wow.
From the gun, wants to pass.
With the tree.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers spaces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone. They find all these holes in the zone, and the rest don't get home.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Moore to the air. Going for it all. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return. The bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. And that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking down the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
baby.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the first down.
Come on,
And a great
let's
job
go.
by the QB finding the running back, getting the ball,
They would
do
need
some
to
damage
back
after
round.
catching. Most importantly, get the first down.
First down. Quarterback adapted. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the field, just couldn't find anybody open.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He not only mustard on it, he was through a bullet. Sometimes these guys are wild. They try to aim it a little bit too high. They'll come up short.
Dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of stick.
Well, a nice completion there, finding a tight end. What's so beautiful about this is they didn't get the first, they were able to put up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
How you gonna fucking jump him? You know, how you not fucking jump him?
Oh, man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Little anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. He'll ride his man on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll try the right side. Fights off the defense.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Gets loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
It'll be third and long. Right back to it. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
They can
run with the play, though. It's a touchdown, huh?
Yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Going with the ground game left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive lines.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets him up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They feed him again. He's brought down, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enis, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down. And you see guys leading into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the run. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that is exactly what you want in your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas,
Hey, Siri, stop.
Either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors,
Hey, Siri, stop.
All over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to run, it's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second.
The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He did not pitch the fucking ball. That's crazy.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Nittany Lions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Give to the running back.
Dude, run the fucking ball.
Defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
I fucking run the ball. Just fucking run.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Oh, bounce, bounce, bounce.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third down, going up top. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll go to the ground.
Come on, block 70, damn.
No pickup at all on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The short hand to Ivy. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. Grab by
who's offside?
Davison. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
Who's fucking offside? The fucking thing just lined up.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that.
What the fuck was it offside? That's still catching off of that shit.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mints up there and catching the football.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And
he dropped it.
Drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the Ducks will keep this drive going. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times,
he dropped it too.
These little mistakes, and well, it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
He's going for it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And some defensive coaches have a way of finding the football and starting to develop that His third interception of the season. Just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First step of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Damn.
He'll try the left side.
Come on, 70. Come on, 85. If you can't fucking block him, I'm going to have to
For this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go sit.
That's my
job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
Damn.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one.
This is what you want. This ain't what you want.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to keep the drive alive.
I can be a freak every day, every week. I can be a freak. I can be a freak.
Losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they have to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need them.
Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous.
Every week.
And the defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. Putting me back on the field. Possession after possession, Jesse. This offense just gets their head down there and go what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put it.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Philadelphia has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's real in, it's low. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Right down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're
be a freak every day.
It's just been frustrating to watch.
If they tell you you're so flat and I don't you down to
Stay in the offense. Stay ahead of. He's had a moment and threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
These quarters going to give them some space. On fourth down, they're taken to the air. Finds his man, it's Moore. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Ducks are in the hurry.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
I can be a freak. I can be a freak.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
You got them pass rushers, bringing them deep leads. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Running back searching for a hole. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. These DBs going to give a little cushion. To the air on first down. Looking left. Just a hair too much on him from this big arm sophomore quarterback.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with the huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Everybody knows this.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Uncorks one. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here's the pressure. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record,
He was like, okay, we can't care. It's for the type of ass like, baby, it's me out of promised land. Yeah, Asian, okay, hello, Asian, why don't conversation. It's on attention, ASAP, take it, ASAP, blue, ASAP, change it, ASAP, boom, take it. I like it, I got Success, what you mean? Yes, sir. This me what you started a flirt. Yeah, and I'm a skirt. Yeah, well, ass trying to hold on. Girls don't work all night long. Ain't no bra, ain't no car. One more shot. Baby, it's so hard, baby. She doesn't do wild things. No wild things. Freak, but I ain't gonna have that thing slap, man. You freaking, you sexy, you hot, you nasty, you freaking, you sexy, you hot. I'll smell the ass, the big ones in your ass, the big ones in your ass, the big ones in your ass.